My father, Dr. Richie Friedman A, was someone who didn't do chesed, but he was synonymous with chesed. His life, his being, was a being of chesed.
His whole thing was helping people, not for the glory, not for the honor. He did it because he loved it, and he did it because he felt like that was what his job was in the world, was to help people.
He loved helping people. He thought it was amazing. He thought helping people was like the best thing he could have ever done.
My husband was very, very involved in the community. So many stories that we're hearing now, we had no idea of the magnitude of what he did, and we live with him every day.
Richie was the epitome of a Baal Chesed. He used both his professional skills and his many connections to take care of Cholim and other types of needs throughout the city, throughout the country, possibly throughout the world.
Richard was a Shlich Hashem in all aspects of life. And as he traveled in his life, and as he succeeded in being such a wonderful physician and being such a wonderful person to others, as he was a man of Hatzalah to the fullest extent, God traveled with him.
When it came to Dr. Friedman, you knew that when you were calling him, it could have been 1 o'clock in the morning. He always responded. And I remember one time when we called him, and after like the 6th ring, and he picks up on speakerphone, a little bit of an echo. And I said, Richie, please don't tell me your hands are inside somebody's stomach or something, you know? He goes, don't worry about it. I can do 2 things at once. Why? Because he knew that Baruch Ber was calling him. He knew somebody needed help, and he was there, and he was in.
Richie, although he had stature as a doctor, as a medical director of Hatzalah, he was still one of the boys.
It was always about the other person. It was always about, how can I help this family? And that's who my husband was till the very end.
My father was very into helping other people, but above all, he was always there for his family. Like, even though he was busy, you could still always call him.
During the week, my husband wasn't around a lot. His hours are crazy, but Shabbos was important because family is family, and family is important.
It's just very hard to fathom. It's not real that, that Richie Friedman is not with us anymore. He was such a real friend to me, to the organization, to every Hatzalah member out there, to every community member out there. He was Richie Friedman.
At the end of the day, I think every one of my children will say that they definitely felt their father's love, and they definitely know that he's got everybody's back. And he is very sorely missed.
Tonight is about community. And we can sit here and give speeches and talk so much about different character traits of our community. But if there was one way, one sentence, one way to sum up community, that was Dr. Richie Friedman. He was the ultimate community man. He was the ultimate person to Hatzalah. He was the ultimate guide to Achiezer. And finally, he was the ultimate family man.